Hi, Soulfully Connecting. This is Monica, bringing you your weekly card reading, and this is going to be for the week starting November 13th through November 19th. And if this is your first time watching, I want to let you know that I am a certified angel card reader and intuitive, and also a spirit medium. But for the weekly reading, I use angel cards, and this week in particular, we're going to be using the Archangel Power Tarot deck, created by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. For the week ahead, what we traditionally do is we draw 3 cards and allow them to tell the story, kind of giving us a little bit of a heads up, if you will, about what to expect in this upcoming week. And of course, as always, we all have free will, and nothing is set in stone when you're doing a card reading, but I find many times that it does resonate. I find it most of the time that it does resonate with those of you who are watching, and I do thank you for your comments and for sharing this time with me each week. Alrighty, so I just got told to stop shuffling, and let's see what God and His Son, Holy Spirit, and our angels, our spirit guides, and our loved ones have to say for us for this upcoming week. Now, sometimes, it hasn't happened in the last couple of weeks, but sometimes the angels give us more than 3 cards, and it just means that there's just an extra little message. Alrighty. It's November, my goodness. This one, okay. There was one that kind of slid out when I first let that drop, and I'm like, interesting. And there's the second one. Let me see. Bear with me 1 second. There's one that's kind of sort of sticking out. It's kind of calling my name, but I have a feeling that this is going to be a 4-card read, and that's why I was hesitating. Because I just mentioned sometimes they give us an extra one. And I'm like, Monica, is that what you're hearing? So it is a 4-card read, not a 3-card. And let's go take a peek. Well, it's a great way to start the new week off. It is with a major arcana. For those of you who may not be familiar, arcanas mean things that happen in life that are major changes. They are always changes for your better. It's always things to move on. It's always things to, let's get her done. So the first card, let me get that so you can see it. There we go. It's the decision card. And this is Archangel Jophiel. And if you'll notice the bird cage back here that's holding all the doves, there's one still sitting there. And the others are taken free. They've taken flight. But there's one still sitting there, and yet the cage door is still open. So this card is saying, literally, release that which holds you back. Release your thoughts or your fears or your anxieties that's holding you back, thinking you can't step through the open door and take flight. This is a need to detox the body, the mind, the soul, the spirit, detox from chemicals, detox from drama. I'm hearing drama. Detox even from the computer or your cell phone or social media. I'm going to say that politely to social media. A lot of us are literally hooked into getting onto Facebook or getting onto Instagram or getting onto Pinterest. The computer has its place, but sometimes it overrides and overshadows that which needs to get done. But I'm also hearing cleanse the body, like someone's not hydrated enough. So drink some more water and cleanse the body. It's also saying that you're literally in a fear base, like it's unnecessary worry that keeps going around and around and around in your head, and it's coming from a place of lack, a place of lack of self-confidence. Understand, please, that you are a child of God. You are loved unconditionally, and if you don't feel confident in yourself, then put your confidence where it belongs, and that's in God, His Son, Holy Spirit, and your angels. And know that you, with God and with your divinity, can get through and do and accomplish anything. It's going to be an interesting week ahead. Alrighty, next card. It's part of this decision making. This path that you're on, if you'll take a look at the traveler, He's kind of sort of headed with his backpack down this foggy, dark space. And Archangel Michael's kind of saying, you might want to consider going this way. It's easier. You can see where you're going. There's light at the end of this path. And you might want to take a look at what you're thinking about doing. Maybe there's a better course of action that's possible to you. And when you're in doubt, like if you want to continue down that way, just stop for a moment. Just stop. Take a deep breath. Put it into prayer. Put it into meditation. Clear the worry. Clear the unnecessary worry. And listen to which path you should indeed be on. Because you don't have to go through this alone. Call in your support team. Call in your like-minded friends, family, your tribe, if you will. Take a look at all the details. Oh, I just heard it. If you're looking to go into partnership with someone, take a look at the contractual agreement. And if you don't have a contractual agreement, make one. Even if they're your best friend, even if they're your spouse, even if it's a parent or a sibling, if you're going into partnership with someone, review all the details. There's an old adage, never do business with family or friends. It's pretty true. So take a look at everything, get a contractual agreement, make sure your I's are dotted, T's are crossed. If there's anything written that you don't understand, make sure you get clarification. Whoa, that came through pretty strong. And that whole not having to be alone is coming up in the next card as well. Make bold and ambitious choices. Listen to that gut feeling. Listen to the divine guidance. There is a promise of a rainbow in this card as well, which means when you pay attention to divine guidance, the promise is there that things will go straight and go right. There is great progress that is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. Once again, I'm coming back to that documentation. If you have trust and faith, that's wonderful. Put it in writing as well. And know that together, with people who share your vision, including our wonderful guides, including God, His Son, and Holy Spirit, and your angels, and everyone else that loves you, that the right path will be chosen. And, just set yourself free from the worry. Wow. And to wrap up this week, keep hearing Wednesday about that whole documentation. So just kind of pay attention to Wednesday. But for this one, here's what happens when you get with like-minded people and you have everything clear and concise without judgment. Use discernment. Don't have anger or angst. A successful or wonderful and successful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Iron things out and have clear communication. I keep hearing, don't assume that they know what you're thinking about, and don't you assume that you know what they're thinking about. The clear communication between you is literally going to lead to this epiphany and this new project and this new situation. And you want to make sure that there's no doubts, that there's no hesitations. Again, I'm coming back to that contract. Make sure that everyone understands exactly where everyone's position is supposed to be. Woo! There's a fun reading for the week ahead. Have a good week. Make sure that you're writing things down. Make sure that your emails are clear. Make sure that your voice is heard. Make sure that you know that this is the right person to take this project with you. And breathe. I wish you the very best for the week ahead. As always, Miss Sue, thanks for sharing with me. Have a great day, a blessed week ahead. And as always, like I said just a moment ago, soulfully connecting, I adore you. Thanks for sharing. Namaste.